LQ here with the LQ review, and it's official that Taika Waititi is going to be back directing Thor 4, which means obviously Chris Hemsworth is going to be back and that the Thor character is going to continue to be a major character in the MCU. So this is actually huge news. You know, at the end of Endgame, we had the distinct idea that Thor was going to be a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy moving forward. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But clearly, Kevin Feige still has plans for Thor as a central character moving forward because they're doing Thor 4. So here's a couple questions. Number one, what does this mean for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Will Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Volume 3, I'm sorry, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Will Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 still feature Thor? Or will they be like making jokes throughout the movie about how Thor was with them but now he's gone? My theory is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will still feature Thor. I don't think they'd set that up for nothing. I believe that Thor is going to play an integral part in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and then he's going to, at the end of the movie, he's going to go off to do some other mission. Maybe it's a mission to reunite one group of Asgardians with another. Maybe it's a mission to destroy some big bad guy. Who knows? But I believe that he's going to have an adventure with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then he's going to feel like he has to go off and do something on his own, because that's been Thor's MO. He's done that a lot. Remember at the end of Age of Ultron, I've got to go figure this out. And then he leaves, and he's not seen again until the battlefield in Infinity War. So I believe that's what's going to happen. That being said, how soon are we going to get this Thor 4? I think it's been general consensus. We don't know this for sure, but I think it's been general consensus that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is going to be a part of Phase 4. I think everybody pretty much agrees on that. We'll know soon enough. We'll probably know Saturday. But I think everybody pretty much agrees on that. The question is Thor 4 going to be a part of Phase 4? It might not be. You know, if they're just now writing it, you know, it's possible Kevin Feige already has Phase 4 all mapped out, and he's got all his movies lined up that he wants to do in Phase 4, and that he's not going to bring Thor 4 in until Phase 5. Don't think that they're not already planning Phase 5. I'm sure they are. That being said, what do I think? I think it's going to be a part of Phase 4. I think it's going to be on the back end of Phase 4, but I think it's going to be a part of Phase 4. But again, the question is, how long have they been planning Thor for? You know, we know that Taika Waititi was set to do Akira, and then for whatever reason, WB put Akira on hold, indefinitely, by the way. So they were able to swoop Taika Waititi up, and now he's able to do Thor 4. So how long have they been planning it? How long have they been planning Thor 4? Were they thinking, hey, we'd like to make Thor 4, but Taika Waititi's making Akira, so we're going to have to do Thor 4 later. So are they going to have to rework things now to make Thor 4 come earlier? Are they going to keep Thor 4 later? Or is this a new idea that they're kind of just now coming up with and plugging it into that MCU? I don't know. My guess is that Kevin Feige he knew he wanted to do a fourth Thor movie. And Tessa Thompson hinted a couple times that she had, you know, had conversations with people about it. So the real question is, when is it going to drop? When are we going to get it? How quick is this actually going to turn around? Me, I'm super excited. I love the first Thor movie. The second Thor movie, I don't love. I don't even like. The second Thor movie is actually the only MCU movie that I look at and I say, that's a bad movie. I think Thor: The Dark World is a bad movie. Iron Man 2 is one of the weaker of the MCU movies in my opinion. The Incredible Hulk is one of the weaker of the MCU movies in my opinion, but they're not bad movies. Thor: The Dark World is a bad movie. But the first Thor was great. Thor Ragnarok was great. Thor was great in Infinity War. He was great in Endgame. So I'm super excited. I think this is great. Thor is one of my favorite characters, and love to see what they have in store for him next. What are your thoughts on Taika Waititi returning to direct Thor 4? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. You can help me by hitting subscribe. And as always, thank you for being here at the LQ Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. And until next time, We'll see you later.